Hello yogis, welcome to a new yoga flow. We're going to do in this yoga flow a lizard pose and a variation of a lizard pose. A lizard pose is a hip opener, so it really stretches the tissues, the muscles around the hips. If you need a block, then place it close by. And then we're going to start in a cross-legged position. If you want to sit different, that's fine. Okay, first we let go of our day. Inhale first and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhale first. And with an exhale, bow your head towards your heart. Unite body and mind here. And so we try to keep the focus here the whole time. Place your hands on your knees or thighs and start to make some circles. All the way around. Maybe one more circle, the last one. And then let go, sitting still in the center. Start to straighten the right leg, bring the left over the right, keeping the right foot flexed. Grab with your right hand your left knee or the hand behind you. Inhale to create length, exhale to turn around. Now hold on to your left leg, keep the shoulders relaxed, long tall spine, right foot flexed. Inhale. And with an exhale, turn towards the front again and change. Grab with your left hand your right leg, keep the left foot flexed, other hand behind you. Inhale and exhale, turn around, maybe look over the right shoulder. And do the same here. Root down your sitting bones, reach up with the crown, long tall spine, left foot flexed, shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale, turn towards the front, cross your ankles, and from here it's the tabletop on hands and knees. Extend the left leg behind you and start to open the hip. Bring the knee towards shoulder, chest. Inhale, exhale, shoulder, chest, and inhale. Exhale, shoulder, chest, and inhale. One more. Exhale. Keep the left leg lifted. Pull the belly button in. Move shoulders over the wrists. Start to bend the elbows and dip the nose. Inhale, press up. Exhale. Inhale, press up. Exhale. Inhale. Back on hands and knees. Extend the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, open. And then shoulder, chest, and inhale. Exhale, shoulder, chest, and inhale. Shoulder, chest, and inhale. One more. Shoulder, chest, and inhale. Keep the right leg lifted. Shoulders over wrist. Inhale. Exhale, dip the nose. Inhale, press up. Exhale, dip the nose. Inhale, press up. One more. Exhale, dip the nose. And inhale, press up. Short child pose. Sitting bones towards heels. Forehead towards the earth. Reach with your fingertips towards the front of your mat. Bring the weight into your hands, spread your fingers, move the shoulders away from your ears. Pull the belly button in and up. Lift your sitting bones towards the sky and start to walk your dog. So walk your dog, so one for one you bring your heel towards the earth. Focus on lengthening your spine. So maybe bend the knees. Make a big surface with your hands and your fingers, and then press your fingertips and your hand palms into the earth. Straighten the arms. Bend the knees, inhale into plank position. Wrists and shoulders above each other, toes and heels. Push into the earth. Press the heels towards the back of the mat. Shifting the weight a bit forward so the shoulders move over the wrist. Place the knees on the floor and then squeeze the elbows in for low plank. Inhale into cobra, shoulders on your back, heart towards the earth, heart towards the front. And with an exhale back into downward facing dog. Start to bend the knees and walk towards the front of your mat, maybe with small steps. And lengthen spine and halfway lift, so sitting bones towards the back of your mat, crown forward, shoulders on the back, heart towards the earth. Exhale, crown is going towards the earth. Gentle bend in the knees, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, leading with the heart, take a bow. Inhale into flat back. Exhale into plank position. Lower into low plank, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, press into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, hips even, and then step into your low lunge. So foot is between the hands, and you square the hips, moving right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, circle hands up into high lunge. Shoulders above the hips, back toes into the earth. Inhale, 5-star, lengthen through the fingertips, keep the shoulders relaxed. Reach with the crown up. Next inhale, high lunge towards the back of the mat. Walk the left foot more towards the left until the feet are hip width again. Lengthen here. Exhale, low lunge, so hands are on the earth. Hips are moving towards the midline. Then start to press into the foot, come all the way up, straighten the legs, and with an exhale, turn towards the front of your mat into a high lunge here. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, stepping forward, lengthen spine. Exhale, crown to earth. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhale all the way up, lengthen, exhale, leading with the heart. And inhale into a flat back. Exhale into plank position. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders on your back, heart forward. Exhale, press back into a downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, and with an exhale, step into your low lunge, left side. Hips even. Inhale, circle hands up. Next, inhale, 5-star. Inhale, high lunge towards the back of your mat, feet hip width. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, slowly coming up, straighten the legs, turn towards the back and out towards the front, and exhale here into low lunge. Inhale, exhale, hands on earth. Inhale, step forward, lengthen spine. Exhale, crown to earth, and inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, leading with the heart. Inhale, nice flat back. Exhale into plank position. Ready for low plank, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, back and downward facing dog. So try to keep your yogi breath. Deep calm inhales and exhales. Lift the right leg up and step into a warrior one. So we step the back foot out, the feet are hip width. And rise up, bend the front knee, root down the back foot. Hips are next to each other, shoulders above the hips. Tailbone is in, belly is in, shoulders relaxed and you reach up. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Start to lengthen the front body and point your hands towards the earth. Exhaling for a humble warrior. So your right shoulder is close by the right knee. Point your nose towards your right foot. Take the hands with you. Clasp your hand palms maybe together and watch the hips. If you feel that your right hip moves forward, move your right hip back. We want the hips even. And from here into a lizard pose. So we place the hands on the inside of the right foot. Walk with the right foot a little bit more towards the right, but keep the knee close. And then push the toes into the earth and press the heel towards the back of the mat. And move the hips towards the midline. So right hip back, left hip forward, lengthen spine. Place both knees on the floor and place the knees hip width. Melting the heart towards the earth, keeping the knees and the hips in one line. Chin or forehead towards the earth. Reach with your fingertips towards the front. Big stretch for the shoulders and upper back, chest. Now place the underarms into the earth, spread the fingers. Toes into the earth, start to press the heel back. Keep the core active in dolphin plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the knees on the floor and sit on your heels. Circle the hands up. Exhale, interlace, open chest, shoulder blades together. Start to curl the toes into the floor, roll over your feet, and then come all the way up. Inhale, feet hip width. Exhale, bend the knees a bit, crown towards earth. Take the hands with you in dangling pose. You can let your head hang. And if you have more space, you can straighten the legs. Try to keep the hand palms together. Let go of your hands. Point the toes out, heels in, yogi squat, malasana. Open the hips with the elbows. Curl your tailbone in. Reach the crown up and try to keep the chest open. Start to walk your hands forward until you're back in a downward facing dog. And maybe stay in downward facing dog or inhale plank. Exhale low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back in downward facing dog. Ready? Lift the left leg up and step into warrior one, left side. So feet are hip width, bend the front knee. Right hip is next to the left knee. Right hip is next to the left hip. And root down the back foot into the earth. Interlace. Start to open. Point the hands towards the earth. Exhale, humble warrior. Take the hands with you. Point your nose towards the left foot. Keep both feet on the floor. And then we're going to shift to lizard pose. Hands on the inside of the left foot. Walk the left foot more towards the left. Back toes into the earth. Keep your pose strong. We don't hang in the hips. Lengthen spine. And place both knees on the floor. Knees again, hip width. And we melt for the second time in melting heart. Feel if there's a difference when you do this pose for the second time. One more breath. Okay, underarms, elbows into the earth, spread your fingers. Make yourself ready for your dolphin plank. Don't forget to push the heels towards the back of your mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place knees on the floor. Come on your knees or sit on your heels. Inhale. Exhale, circle, interlace, open on the inhale. Ready for your dangling pose? So lift your buttocks from your heels, curl the toes into the floor, start to roll onto your feet. And then press into your feet, come all the way up, placing the feet hip width, and with an exhale into your humble warrior, into your dangling pose. All those names, all those positions. Well, one more breath here. Ready for Malasana, Yogi squat. So toes out, heels in, feet maybe hip width open. Press your hands in prayer. Now see if you can open the hips a bit more. Curl the tailbone in, reach with the crown up. Going to need our, a little bit more flexible hips to do our second lizard variation. Ready? We're going to prepare. Inhale, exhale, start to walk your hands back into a downward facing dog. And feel free to stay here, or maybe inhale plank and exhale low plank. Inhale into up dog. Exhale back in downward facing dog. And then bend the knees and step forward, lengthen spine, halfway lift. Exhaling crown to earth. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. We bring the weight into our right foot, right leg. And make a figure 4. So cross your ankle over your right thigh. Keep the foot flexed. Bend the sitting, bend the knee. Keep the heart open. Press your hands in prayer. Slowly rising up, take a step back into a warrior 2, right side. Try to keep the hips parallel with the long side of the mat. Lengthen through the fingertips, shoulders above the hips. Both arms are strong. Start to straighten the front leg. Inhale, exhale, reach. Place the hands on the inside of the right leg. Open the left hip. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky and then lean a bit back. Don't lean with your hand on your leg. Try to keep the hips in one line and the shoulders in one line. Arrow pose. Before we do our arrow pose, we're going to do extended side angle. So first bend the knee and bring the left arm alongside your ear. Turn your heart towards the ceiling. Keep distance between shoulders and ears. Now it's time for arrow pose. So walk the right foot more towards the right until the feet are hip width again. Open the chest, point with your fingertips towards the back of the mat. Lengthen spine. From here we move into our second lizard pose. So place the hands on the inside of the right foot and walk with the right foot, well, maybe 15 centimeters more towards the right. I'm going to turn around so it's easier for you to follow. We are here. And move the hips towards the midline. So right hip moves back, left hip moves forward. Push down the right foot and the back toes. And maybe bring the right shoulder under the right leg. And then start to make your wings. Place hands back on the floor. Downward facing dog. Maybe walk your dog, maybe shake your legs. Maybe do your vinyasa, your choice. If you want to do your vinyasa, then inhale, plank, and exhale, low plank. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, back in downward facing dog. Bend the knees, inhale, step towards the front. Lengthen spine, halfway lift. Exhaling, crown to earth. And inhale, circle the hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Root down the left foot, left leg. Figure 4 on the left side. So keep the right foot flexed. Send the sitting bones back. Bend the knee. Bring the hands before the heart. Keep the hips even. Chest open. Slowly rising up. Big step back in the warrior 2 over the left side. When you're in the warrior 2, make sure that the knee, the front knee, and the toes are pointing in the same direction. Look over your left hand. Start to straighten the front leg and reach and hinge. Place left hand on the inside of the left leg. Open the right hip and reach with your hand towards the ceiling and then lean a bit back. So hips in one line, shoulders in one line. Reach the fingertips up, crown towards the front. Extended side angle, so bend the front knee. Right arm alongside your ear. Start to lengthen. Hand palm is facing down here. And we always try to keep distance between shoulders and ears. Now it's time for an arrow, so walk the left foot more towards the left. And take your arrow. Open the chest. It's a very active pose. And time for lizard, so walk the left foot more towards the left. And move the hips towards the midline. Pull the belly button in and the tailbone in. And then start to wiggle the left shoulder under the left leg. And spread your arms like wings. Place hands back on the floor. Downward facing dog. Maybe shake your legs out and maybe do something different. Maybe even a vinyasa or maybe a child pose, your choice. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then place the knees on the floor. Spread your ankles a bit more open. And then move your sitting bones back. Before you're going to sit between your ankles, Be very careful for your knees. You can place a block or maybe a cushion between your ankles. And if this is really inconvenient, then sit cross-legged. So when you sit here, try to keep the toes pointing towards the back of the mat, and the heels are hugging your thighs. Root down your sitting bones, reach up with the crown. Spread your arms, inhale. Exhale, right under, left above. Make your eagle arms. Keep the shoulders low, reach with the crown up, face soft. Maybe you feel some tension in the upper back. Maybe you feel your legs because we are sitting in a hero pose. One more breath. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, spread your arms like wings. And an inhale, lengthen. And with an exhale, we're going to do the left under, right above. And again, lift the elbows a bit up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Root down the sitting bones, reach up with the crown. And keep the chin a bit in. One more breath. From here, let go. Place your hands in front of you and come into a tabletop. When you're back in tabletop, from here it's a modified side plank. So left foot goes a little bit more towards the left. Come on the edge of the right foot. Right arm alongside your ear. Hand palm is facing down. Start to lengthen the whole right side. Big stretch. And then grab with your right hand your ankle and open towards the side. Nice stretch for your hip flexors and your chest, your shoulders. One more. And then let go. And then you do the other side. So swivel the right leg a little bit more towards the right. Root down the left foot, left arm alongside the ear. First find your pose. So always take your time to take some notice of your alignment. And maybe adjust. So never rush. Okay, one more. And then grab your ankle and towards the side. So not up towards the ceiling, but towards the side. Gentle back bend. One more. And then let go. Place knees together or keep the knees a bit open and come into your child pose. One or two more breaths. And then slowly start to rise up, sitting on your heels. So this was the end of our short practice with 2 times a lizard and a variation, last one. Well, it was a kind of flying lizard. And I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to close our practice when you're ready. Inhale, circle hands up. Exhale, hands before the heart. Inhale first. Exhale, bow your head towards your heart. Thank your body that make this practice possible. Thank yourself for taking the time for your yoga practice. Be grateful for everything you have in your life, and I want to thank you for visiting my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye, namaste.